Hello everyone and welcome back to STEM Sprouts. Today we are going to be talking about one of my favorite animals that people also think are very scary. My favorite animal is the bat. So bats really aren't that scary, they're just a little bit misunderstood. So when we think of bats, we might think of like vampire bats and like that they bite people and they spread diseases and all that kind of stuff. But some of these are very, very tall tales. They're not true. And that actually really hurts bats because if people are scared of them, then bats often die because of people interactions. But bats are actually very cute and very, very sweet creatures. They are one of the animals that actually eat mosquitoes for us. So mosquitoes usually, especially in the summer, are really bad and they bite us all over and give us all those mosquito bites. But the bat actually can save us from that. And this is a little bat friend we have in the museum. As you can see, he has two little ears. He has two wings. He should have some little feet, but he doesn't have little feet on this one. He also has two eyes and a little nose and his mouth. But bats are nocturnal animals, so they usually come out at night, and this makes it easier for our bats to actually see. So they sleep all day, and when they sleep, they generally hang upside down. So their feet will hold onto a branch, or they'll sleep inside a bat house, and then they will fold their wings in to keep themselves nice and cozy, like a little blanket. Bats are really amazing creatures. They fly, and they can be from the size of a mouse, which is generally a few inches big, up to a few feet long, so they can be really, really big. I think they're really cool. But I hope that if you see a bat, you don't get too scared. They usually don't go near people. Sometimes they will live in people's houses if you have a big attic that you don't normally go into. They might go in there for shelter, but they're just trying to find some place to stay warm. But one other thing I want to read you is a spooky Halloween poem. This is by Theodore Rothke, and it says, "The Bat. By day the bat is cousin to the mouse. He likes the attic of an aging house. His fingers make a hat about his head. His pulse beat is so slow we think him dead. He loops in crazy figures half the night among the trees that face the corner light. But when he brushes up against a screen, we are afraid of what our eyes have seen. For something is amiss or out of place when mice with wings can wear a human face." And I think he says a human face because they're pretty cute. But today we're going to be making our own bat decoration for Halloween. For this activity, you will need some black construction paper, tape, a white crayon, a hole punch, but you can always use scissors for this as well. You'll also need scissors for cutting out stuff, and then a piece of yarn or string. So we're going to make our bat out of our handprints. So I'm going to take my ring off, and we're going to put our hand on a piece of black construction paper, and then we're going to trace along the outside of it. And this is going to make the body of our bat. So you want to try and get all the way around, and then I rounded it at the bottom here. So I have one hand. I'm going to need two construction pieces because my hands are a little big. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the other hand. And this is a little difficult if you're not ambidextrous, which means you can use both hands. I am not, but I'm doing my best here. Okay, I have both of my hands both of my hands traced. Now we're going to cut them out with scissors. cut out, and I gotta do the other one. Okay, so I have 2 hands all cut out, and these are going to be the parts of our bat. So our thumbs here are going to be one of our bat's ears, and the fingers are going to be his wings. So I have 1 ear here and 1 ear here. I'm going to just line them up for now. Looks pretty good. Let's see, maybe if I turn it a little bit more. There we go. And then I'm going to use my tape, and I'm just going to tape these 2 together. I'm going to redo my tape. I don't think I did it very well. Let's try it again. Okay, so here is my bat. It's taped together. As I said before, these are its ears and these are the wings. So I'm going to flip mine over where the tape was, and I'm going to draw some eyes with my white crayon. And then all bats have a tiny little nose, so let's do a little nose. And a little mouth as well. If you want to, you can make little lines for its body. I think I'm going to try that and see how it looks. Oh, he's looking pretty cute. So there's his body and his wings. Okay, let's see. Is he missing anything? He has a mouth, a nose, his eyes, some ears, and some wings. Looks pretty good to me. But when bats sleep, they hang upside down. So when we're going to hang him, we're going to hang him upside down. So I'm going to take my hole punch, and at the bottom part, which is now the top because I turned him over, I'm going to make a hole. Now he has a hole, and I'm going to string my yarn through there. And then I'm going to tie a knot. You can do a knot, or you can tie it like you would tie your shoes. And there we have it. We have a little bat to hang up for Halloween. But I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson today, and I hope you learned a little bit about bats. I think bats are amazing creatures, and you can always look up some more information about bats if you're also interested. Otherwise, thank you for joining me for STEM Sprouts. If you do this activity with us, please put a picture or video down below so we can see what you guys are up to. Otherwise, thank you again, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!